Welcome, everyone. My name is Quentin, aka Mr. CPMD, aka Mr. Crypto Pays Me Daily, and I'm super excited to be here today to talk about the hottest opportunity, one of the most influential things that I think we're going to see happen over the next few years: decentralized banking, WeFi decentralized bank. And today, I see that we have some guests on, and I just want to take a second. If you are a guest, I want you to drop a one in the chat. Drop a one in the chat if you are a guest on today to take a look at the opportunity. I want to first start by always saying this is not one of those other deals. All right. If someone invited you today, they invited you to look at something that is absolutely revolutionary and can be life altering for you. We're not going to sell you any potions, any lotions, any pills, any auto ships, any none of those things. All right. So don't worry. It's not one of those deals. This is something that's just going to make sense. And that's what we're going to do today is we're just going to cover the facts. All right. Facts sell. All right. So we're going to tell you the facts of this opportunity and why it can be life changing for you. We have people zooming in from all around the world. I saw some people dropping their location here earlier. Canada, Netherlands, we have US, Oman. I mean, all over the place, people are tuning in because this is a global opportunity. I have the pleasure this morning to bring up our guest speaker, who actually really doesn't need an introduction. This gentleman is incredible in all the things that he's already previously done. And I just want to take a moment to let you know who is going to be in front of you today speaking about this opportunity, not as an affiliate, not as someone who is here to go out and recruit people and make commissions. That's not what this gentleman's job here is. He is the CDO of WeFi, which is the Community Development Officer. All right. Now, this gentleman, he stands as a preeminent figure in the realms of entrepreneurship and global business strategy, distinguished by his profound impact on network marketing and professional development and personal development. His career is marked by extraordinary achievements, most notably as the visionary founder of Nani Academy and for his record breaking tenure at Organo Gold, which I was actually a part of as well. This gentleman was the number one earner in that opportunity. During his time at Organo Gold, he achieved unparalleled success, generating tens of millions of dollars in earnings and contributing to a staggering $1 billion in sales volume. He cultivated a formidable global team exceeding 750,000 representatives as a testament to his exceptional leadership and strategic acumen. His distinguished profile is further adorned with high-level accolades, including recognition in Forbes and SME Business Review's top 20 and top 20. He also received commendations for both UAE and US leadership, underscoring his influence and respected standing and international stage. Beyond his direct entrepreneurial ventures, he expanded his creative footprint into film production. He maintains a significant and active online presence where he continues to inspire and guide as a prominent leader, sharing insights on wealth creation and personal empowerment. Currently, he dedicates his expertise as a community development officer for the world's first decentralized bank. In his pivotal role, he is instrumental in training leaders and business owners, equipping them with knowledge and strategies necessary to increase and generate substantial wealth in the evolving economic landscape. So I'm going to step out of the way of greatness and bring up the featured speaker for today, Dr. John Sacktours. Do I have you with us today, sir?
Yes, absolutely. How are you?
I'm doing well. Take it away, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much for this introduction to everybody. And because the way you started introducing myself, I would like to share with everyone a few tips before we even go to the presentation. Because many people, when they get to know me closer, they ask, what are you doing in WeFi DeoBank? It's a very interesting question. I have other businesses in Dubai, traditional businesses. I'm also the ambassador for a royal family for the Spanish-speaking countries. And I do have a lot of obligations in the business and the film industry. However, please think, everybody's working in different type of businesses, either it's real estate, traditional network marketing, distribution of products. They may have a restaurant or any kind of other businesses. At the end of the day, every single business, they end up in one place. The money goes to a bank. So what better place that I should be? What a better position can I accept as being a community development officer? What does that mean? Ladies and gentlemen, when I was invited last year to be part of the executive team of the corporate team, I also did my own due diligence. I didn't say yes instantly and immediately. Since the crypto businesses started over a decade, I have never joined any crypto investment plan or any crypto trading company whatsoever, because the risk involved is very high, and I didn't want to be in the mix of it, telling people where to invest their money, because if they lose it, it will come back to me and say, you told me. So with that said, I never joined any other, and you can verify that online and anywhere. The reason I accepted this high-level responsible position in WeFi, there are three main components, and I'm going to share with you the components through a slide, so you can also see some pictures so you can understand my point of view. This is the picture number one. This is the first main reason, the management team. And this is very important. Many people today, and every single day, I meet so many people who ask me, is it real? Is it legal? Is it safe? Is it going to last? All these questions, they are very good and valid, and also shows me previous bad experiences where people join other companies because they promise them a lot of money, return on their money, and money every single day. You give me 5,000, you get paid 3, 4, 5 times a day. So, and unfortunately, those things don't work. Anything with trading and the famous signals and certain times during the day don't work. Don't work. Yeah, the people are making good money, yeah, for a few months, and then bye-bye. So when I saw the name of these individuals, they're in front of you, you can take a picture. Do yourself a favor. It doesn't need to be extremely intelligent to understand. You have 5 people with a background. Mr. Reeve Collins, the co-creator of USDT, the first stablecoin ever. You can Google online and you can see his reputation and his background. His background and passion is crypto. And if you look around lately, the last few weeks or couple of months, there is a big evolution into the crypto space. You need to truly do your due diligence, go and find out what exactly Web3 and decentralized financing means. Look what's going on around the world right now. The Emirates have their own digital coin. El Salvador, they are building their own crypto bank. Vietnam, the same. Malaysia, the same. Japan, the same. USA, big things coming for crypto. So something is happening in the space of cryptocurrency digital banking. WeFi started the idea almost 5 years ago, not yesterday, not last year. It took them a long time to brainstorm the idea. Mr. Maxim, over a decade experience in crypto space. Mr. Roman, the ex-product director of Wise, a multi-billion dollar company. FinTech, Mr. Joseph, Suleiman, ex-CEO of a bank. So you have owners that their background is exclusively banking, crypto, technology, not direct sales, not referral programs, not network marketing, not even investment crazy plans, banking, crypto, technology. As a company, legally registered in Canada, Czech Republic, Hong Kong, UAE, and St. Vincent. So when I met with them and I asked them a question, very important question, by the way, how are you planning to truly make sure that the token, the WeFi token, how are you planning to do, what is your strategy to create value? Pay attention, create value. If there is no plan for value to increase the price of the token, it's going to be one of those tokens in the marketplace. So in 2-3 interviews that I had with the executive team, I was not only surprised, I was very excited, I got very inspired, and I made a decision that all these 3+ decades of business experience, not just network marketing, my previous business experience in Latin America, I had 67 retail outlets. I have trained over 1 million+ people around the world. I've lectured in universities, not to impress anybody. This is part of life. But all this knowledge and how to develop teams around the world, branding, marketing, expansion, positioning of a product or service around the world, all this knowledge, if you combine it down to one word, what it is, let us show you, let us guide you, and let us help you to truly understand the power of community, the power of leadership. It's very important. So when you have the first decentralized bank, and where everybody, doesn't matter if it's a poor person or a wealthy multi-trillionaire, they all need one place to put their money. It's in the bank. So what a better place to be, right? So with that said, what we're going to talk about today is not a financial advice. We encourage everyone to do your own research. The responsibility for any investment decision rests solely with you. With that said, what exactly is WeFi? Today we're going to talk about different things. WeFi, what does it mean? It means we finance. Why did the company or the bank came up with this name, We Finance? Because the product number one in any bank globally is financing, is loans. That's why they picked up We Finance. So it's not just a bank, it's a global movement. It's the next generation banking application where the owner of the money, your money, in the WeFi DeoBank through the Web3 on blockchain, no government or entity or authority can actually touch your money. You don't have to believe me. Just go to ChatGPT and find out what exactly means decentralized financing. So with that said, it's going to be the most safe place to have your money in crypto, and you can do whatever you want with it, either crypto to crypto or crypto to fiat or fiat to crypto. Any combination of your choice can happen in WeFi DeoBank. Once the banking platform is released in the next few weeks, you will be able to have your own own bank account, personal or corporate, you will be able to receive any kind of currency from any country. Dollars, euro, dirham, ringgit, pesos, doesn't matter what it is, into your account. Now, please pay attention to this one. When someone will send you a wire transfer from any bank to your WeFi DeoBank, the deposit in your account will convert instantly in USDT. It's not going to be sitting there in dollars or euro or dirham or any other currency. It's USDT, meaning crypto, meaning untouched, meaning safe, secure. Very important. Now, once you have your crypto in your own bank account, you can either send crypto to anyone you want, to anybody's crypto wallet, or you can very easily do a bank transfer and send local currency to anybody you want. So with that said, not only you can receive and send money, but also there will be ways to also increase your profitability within the bank. So we're going to make sure that the transactions of money within the crypto space is fast and secure, and you can do whatever you want. As you can see in this slide, you will have an internal crypto platform to buy and sell cryptocurrencies. So you don't have to leave your platform, your bank account. You don't have to send like the people do today. They send money from their bank to Binance or Coinbase to buy crypto, or they use their Visa card from the traditional bank to go to Binance and buy crypto. It will happen all in one place. In your own bank account, you can buy and sell crypto. You can receive and send money. There will be different ways to actually earn money, up to 18% as you're holding crypto in your account, USDT basically, without any investment or blocking whatsoever. You will be able to also request all kinds of loans. So this is the new generation in banking, that the customer, the user, will have the option to manage their money their way. Ladies and gentlemen, this is big. There is no other organization in the planet that actually offers that. Are we going to be the only one? I don't know. It's going to take somebody with a lot of knowledge and a lot of money to recreate something similar. Is it going to happen later on? Well, I don't doubt it. Now, what is our focus? What is the mission? Is to close a gap. 1.4 billion people. And it's very important, everybody who's listening today, it's not for you to get excited, but when we're talking about business, any business, either it's a bank or a business, there's got to be a plan. Unfortunately, in the network marketing space, most of the people have no plan. They just want to make extra money. No planification, no structure, no discipline. They just jump from a company to company looking for the next best deal. There's no planning, and that's why so many people, unfortunately, in direct sales, they don't make any money. There is no clear focus. Here, as a bank and as a company, our focus is very clear. 1.4 billion people have no bank access in the world. Very important. Imagine now 1.4 billion at some point in 3 years, 2 years, 4 years, 5 years, with only $100 deposit, not mining, not buying and selling, $100 deposit. WeFi DeoBank will become a $140 billion company or a bank. That's the focus. On top of it, because some people, they only think one way. There are already companies right now who have approached and asked us a question. Is it possible to change our payroll system? There are companies that are asking WeFi right now they want to change their payroll system from traditional payment to a bank to pay their salary to their employees. They are waiting for the banking to open, so they will adapt the WeFi DeoBank banking system, where they will register all their employees. The company will register. The company will also register all the employees. It will give all of them the Visa card. It's only $10. So imagine a hotel with 200 employees. And the management of the hotel will tell the employees, ladies and gentlemen, as of the first of the month, everybody will be receiving an enrollment to our new banking system, WeFi DeoBank. Just imagine this. So the company will enroll all the employees, front line to the company, by the way, to the hotel. It's an example. The hotel will give the Visa card to all the employees. So now all the employees will have the bank account with WeFi. 200 employees will only have WeFi Visa card. And the only way they're going to get paid is by this hotel. The hotel will make one deposit, and then will deposit to all their employees into their WeFi DeoBank accounts. Now, imagine now 200 employees using the WeFi Visa card, and the employer is making money every time the employee is spending money. I don't know if you understand how big that is. This is big. And it's happening. It's not about maybe, it's already happening. So how is WeFi DeoBank will increase the value of the token? Ladies and gentlemen, this is a very important question. You are looking at 3 physical products. Very smart on their part to develop and manufacture WeFi DeoBank ATM crypto machine. POS terminal branded WeFi with our own exclusive software for data management for the owner, obviously, of the POS system. A refreshment vending machine branded WeFi. All of them will accept crypto to crypto as well as crypto and fiat. Why do we need, as a bank, a refreshment vending machines? Please open your mind. Not everywhere you can put a crypto vending machine. You cannot put ATM crypto machine into villages or gas stations, because most likely it's not gonna be high traffic. But you can install, somebody can buy the vending machine. It can be used for different products, by the way. All of a sudden, because the WeFi DeoBanking is digital, is not physical, there is no physical branch, but having a physical product in the marketplace, people will see the brand and they will use the physical products for the financial services. This is a strategy to position visually, not just the brand, but the bank itself around the world. And those 3 products will also be a franchising opportunity sometime next year. Right now, we have them available for the Emirates. We do our own product placement. We want to make sure that everything is working before we go to the next step. By the way, we also going to have the DeoBank app. So if somebody doesn't want to buy the POS terminal, they can just print a QR code, which is very cheap to print. They place it in every table or in different areas, and people just with a cell phone, they can complete a payment. Very simple, fast, and efficient. So with that kind of visibility, the branding of WeFi expands. Number 2, with our strategy of burning tokens, mean creating scarcity, reducing the availability of tokens, will increase its value. The WeFi token already have reached 70 cents. And our goal is to go at least to $10 in the next 3 years, maximum 5. We don't want to exaggerate. We don't want to hyper the whole situation. we want to be as conservative as possible, because this is not a short term. This is a very long term, many decades in the future in the banking segment. Of course, we're going to come up with different products in the near future, but this is one of them. Banking is very big. Imagine the power of loans. Many people right now, what do they buy globally? From any country, what can they buy? They can buy the tokens. They can buy the technology. Technology. WeFi DeoBank, we do not sell tokens. People do. You do. We offer technology. When people buy technology, they buy a specific software that is digitally mining tokens for the buyer of the technology. So the buyer, you in this case, you have the liberty to sell your tokens in the open market once they become available. By the way, you have 4 different options to use your accumulative available tokens. You can sell them in the open market and make a profit. You can use it to transfer it to your WeFi Visa card and go on your daily spending. It becomes money. It will be calculated based on the daily value of the token. Number 3, you can purchase additional technology to increase further the amount of tokens that you can accumulate. And number 4, you will be able to request a loan. By the way, the loan program, it will have different tiers and different options. It will be based on collateral and no collateral. It will be based on the existing available tokens. It will be based on the total accumulative tokens from the future. And also, it will be a loan based on when did you start purchasing an ITO. So it's going to be a variety of services available for loans. And by the way, the most important of all, every single banking and financial transaction, WeFi DeoBank will split 50-50 the profits with the network. Let's talk about passive residual income. Okay, Visa card. By the way, some people said that they try to load the Visa card into the Apple Pay and Google Pay. It's not available at the moment, as we are waiting the approval from both companies so we can have our own app. So maybe it might take a week, might take 3 weeks, might take 2 weeks. Those who have already applied before, is already working. No problem whatsoever. But the new people now, because we are through this process of further review and approval, you can load it, but it's not going to be functional. But you will be able to do online purchases. You're not going to be able to use it on the cell phone. And yes, the Visa card, up to 25,000 charges per day in one purchase, one time, or up to 100,000 per month or one time, or 350,000 per year or one time. And by the way, every time somebody's using their Visa card, you get paid. Now, let's talk about the mining, because I want everybody to have a clear view. 1 billion tokens. People have asked me, why does WeFi have their own token? What's the purpose behind it? The purpose behind our strategy is to actually help the community build generational wealth. Some people, if they have the understanding of waiting period, you buy an apartment today, you're not supposed to sell it tomorrow. You're supposed to wait for the value to go up. Any asset, it takes time to build. So WeFi decided we're going to do 1 billion tokens. Only 1 billion, no more. By the way, it's not going to be another token coming. This is the only token available. So everybody has only a one-time opportunity now to buy technology to receive tokens. The digital mining does not require any equipment or hardware. You don't have to do absolutely nothing. When you make a purchase, or every purchase you make on technology is valid until 2032 without any monthly fees whatsoever. If you buy $1,000 or $5,000 or $300,000 or whatever you buy is valid until 2032, and you will be receiving tokens every second for the next 7 years. Now, every 2 years, it will be a halving period. The tokens every year will be divided in half. Ladies and gentlemen, pay close attention. Our first year gone. We only have 7 years left, which means last year and this upcoming year, from September now to September of next year, the system technology is mining 8 tokens per second. 8 tokens per second. That means 691,200 tokens are delivered every 24 hours. Who receives those tokens? Every single person who purchased technology based on the amount of technology they purchased. If you buy $50, you're gonna get fraction of a token daily. You buy $250, you get about a token a day. You buy $1,000, it's about 4 tokens a day. You pay $10,000, it's going to be about 50 tokens a day. The more technology you buy, the algorithm system through the fair distribution will give to that person higher volume of tokens. So if you truly understand, after you do your own evaluation, once you understand what I'm about to tell you, you will understand the importance of purchasing technology today. When we started a few months ago or a year ago, one ITO, initial technology offering, a node, I tell people, it's a printing machine. You buy technology that has a printing machine, easy to understand in plain English. It used to be 10 cents each ITO, which means for $1,000, people used to receive 10,000 ITOs. $1,000 back then, it was 10,000 ITO. Today, $1,000 is 2,100 ITOs. What does that mean? That means today people will receive less tokens than a year ago. And in the next block, from 47 cents is going to go to 50 cents. And every block period, the price of ITO will keep increasing, which means a little bit less token. Very important to understand what I just said. By the time the banking will open, ITO will be about $1. So $1,000 will be 1,000 ITO. The good news is, very important, that now the ITO people buy is equivalent to gift certificates, basically shares in the bank. A year ago, shares were not available. So today, everybody has the opportunity not only to buy technology and collect accumulation of tokens, which they will increase in time in value, but also you can become a shareholder of the bank. This is a very simple success story of one of our key opinion leaders a year ago. He purchased ITO. So to make it simple for you here, he purchased 70, let me see here. He purchased $10,000, yeah, $10,000. and he received 71,000 tokens for that period of time. By selling his token at $1 out of a $10,000, he can make $71,000. He hasn't sold them. Once the WeFi token reaches $5 each token, his $10,000 purchase or investment, it will give him a profit of more than $355,000. When it goes to $10, that will be $700,000 profit out of a 10,000. Some people may say it's too much money. Some people will say, wait, John, that, how do I know it's real? Well, vision. A Bitcoin was $1 at that time. Most people did not buy, lack of vision, understanding, didn't believe, and now it was 127,000 each Bitcoin. So we are not here to tell anybody, oh, jump in. This is not a financial advice whatsoever. We are just giving you the facts. What will happen? Ladies and gentlemen, the shares, based on our projection, once we hit the AI sector of all crypto around the world, each share may go up to $80 value as a shareholder. You buy now the ITO at 47 cents, and later on, it can be worth $80. You get tokens today. By the way, the more tokens you receive and you accumulate through technology, through the time, your WeFi token will end up actually costing you less than 10 cents, 8 cents or 6 cents. So from 6, 7 cents to $10, you can calculate how many thousands of times of increase. So what you can do with the tokens? Anything you want. Sell it, use it, buy technology, request a loan. You can do anything you want. It's called a utility token. You can do a lot of things. And by next year, we're going to announce some other additional services that is going to drive everybody crazy. Super exciting. I saw what's coming. And sometimes I cannot sleep when I see what I see. I say, well, imagine when people see that, they will go nuts. So, but we want to, conservative base, we're going to go step by step. So with that, this concludes our first part of the presentation. And with that, I'd like to make it easy for everybody. When you talk to your friends, ask them a question. Do you know anything about crypto space? If they don't know anything, most likely they don't know what to ask. Very simple. Very simple. Some people tell me, okay, if I give to the bank $1,000, what do I take back every day? Well, if you invest $1,000 and buy technology, what you receive every day, you receive the WeFi token in your account every second, and you can see it. But you cannot touch it. You cannot sell it until after a year it becomes available, or after 2 years if you choose to become a shareholder of the bank, or if you have the vision and the understanding to multiply, not the value, to multiply the amount of tokens, I will highly suggest to lock it for 5 years. Why? You can get up to 40% more tokens. Now, if you knew, if we can go back in time, and if we can go back, knowing what you know today about Bitcoin, would you have bought the Bitcoin at $1 and hold it for 10 years? If you knew back then, 100% guarantee that a Bitcoin for $1, it will be 100,000 10 years later, guaranteed. Would you have bought it? Yeah, you can tell me yesterday, but back then they said no. I didn't buy Bitcoin either at $1. I didn't believe it. I bought it at 300. I bought about 74, 75 Bitcoins at $300. I sold them at 7,800. I made a kill. I mean, I was so excited. And then it went down. I got more excited because I sold it at a good price. Yeah, and then Bitcoin went up again. I asked myself, why did I have to sell it? And I tell you why. I tell everybody, fear of loss. I remember here in my brain every day, Warren Buffett words. You should always invest the money you are willing to lose. That won't hurt you, that you don't care. Then there is no emotion attached. It's just calculations. But unfortunately, people don't like to lose. It's not about losing, it's about participation. So I'm telling everybody today, with what is about to happen the following weeks, not years, weeks, preparing now the European tour, then the Asia tour. In Asia, we're going to do some releases that I cannot tell you right now. You will be very pleased. I'm so glad I did it before. And then by the end of the year and the next year, you're going to see some upgrades, improvements, enhancements, add-ons, additional services, and you will be very proud and very happy to be here today and not a year from today. And this is not a speech to make everybody excited or motivated. I'm telling you the facts, exactly what's going to happen. As a matter of fact, sometimes at the office, we laugh for the following, because we know. Say, you know what? Can you imagine that there are people who think that they're going to wake up tomorrow and is going to be no Wi-Fi back office? Can you imagine what they're thinking? And when they see what we're coming together, they're gonna say, wow, my thinking was completely wrong. Do not think that this is a short term. WeFi DeoBank is here for decades to come. Decades, not years, decades. When you truly understand what we have, and unfortunately, not too many people truly understand the power, the value, the future, they don't understand. They only see, I buy technology, I get tokens, I sell my tokens, I make money. No, it's way bigger than that, way bigger than that. Imagine your community with 1,000 people, and every day, what do people do every day? They spend money in groceries, supermarket, gasoline, restaurants, traveling, online shopping. They do this every single day. What else do? They always like to have line of credit, loans, mortgages, car purchases. And WeFi DeoBank is a financial and banking institution. And imagine 1,000 people in your team requesting banking and financial services from WeFi DeoBank, and you are getting paid every day from other people's spending. Right now, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, HSBC, Bank of Colombia, Ecuador, the Emirates, other countries, every single bank in the planet, how do they make money? From people's money, from banking services, from interest, from bank transfers. That's how they make money. And do they share with anybody else? Absolutely not. So this is your opportunity right now to participate.
Así
You
que
should have
esto
participated
es
some
su
time ago.
oportunidad, tu oportunidad, justo.
But when you participate right now, you will gain profitability later. So my job is to help people understand how to develop their business, how to create the community. And most important, I'm here to help you understand what it is that you want. Very important. Most people have no idea what they want. No clue. Why? No planning, no experience. They just want to make more money. You ask them how much more
La gente
money.
que no sabe por qué haría esto.
Well,
Sencillo.
10,000 a month will be good. 20,000 a month will be good. What will you do with 20,000 a month? Well, you know, no, I don't know. What are you going to do with 20,000 a month? People don't know. No clarity. So my job is to help you, truly help you. Because making money is not complicated. Managing your money is most important. Time and money management. Those two. Time doesn't come back ever again. You cannot go back and buy Bitcoin at $1. You cannot go back and buy ITO at 10 cents. That time is over. Now it's 47.50. Soon it will be 50 cents. Then it's going to be $1. Then it will be $2. Then, should I bought it when it was 50 cents? We'll buy it now. Very important to understand. Now, we're going to change gears. Before we do that, Mr. Alex or Mr. Quentin, if you have anything to add on this first part before I go to the next one.
Man, absolutely great information. I mean, it makes sense. You know, leading with facts and, you know, not feelings. And hey, I mean, it just makes sense. So we're gonna let you keep on going and continue.
Good. By the way, be alert on the following. The bigger the company gets, the bigger the bank exposure, the more people involved. Be prepared for some idiots, that's the key word, who will come up with crazy negative rumors. Don't pay attention. And I tell you why. If you ever see any negative news, rumors, blah, 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 go in the bottom of the, and you're going to see what they're offering. Their thing. So anybody who talks negative, they're very weak people. Strong people, they move on. Weak people, they make negative comments. And weak people, they believe the negative rumors. So that's part of life. Unfortunately, we are not going to be wasting time to justify ourselves if we are real, legal, or not. We are totally legal, extremely real. We keep moving and we're not stopping. Simple as that. Let's go now to the next one. I hope I made myself very clear, right? Just in case.
Yeah, John, I say that dogs don't bark at parked cars.
Correctamundo, not even to the dead trees. Nobody throws rocks to a tree with no fruits. So don't worry. That's another good one. Now let's talk about another amazing topic. Let me see, where did it go? All right. Oops. How do I do that now? Something I did incorrect here. I'm going to go to full view. Okay. View, there you go, slide. How did I open the other one? View. Do you see this the PowerPoint?
Yeah, we see
Full
it.
screen. Okay, good. There you go.
Well, if you
Full
go to the, if you go down,
Yeah.
down, yeah, there you got it. You got it.
The thing is, why does it show differently? You see?
There you go.
View, there you go. View.
Yes, perfect.
Yeah, but it doesn't open. Where is it? Hold on. Why it shows me this one? Slideshow. There we go. So now let's talk about what is the stable income. People who would like to participate in WeFi and they want to share with other people the opportunity to participate in multiple benefits, let's start with step one. Anyone, and I'll make it as simple as possible, anybody, anyone from anywhere in the planet, Earth, they can sign up for free. When you sign up for free, nobody makes any money. But this is called a customer. At least you can navigate and get an account and get to know what is going on. You can even get your Visa card in the available countries. Step 2, you want to test minimum purchase, $50, no commissions. You become a simple, basic user. You buy technology for yourself. So you can see the mining. And then a day or two, you decide to buy $1,000, $10,000. You don't want to talk to anybody. You are a user of the platform. You are a personal investor. You purchase technology for your own benefit. You're going to receive tokens every second based on whatever you purchase. No commissions whatsoever. You are a user of the platform for your own benefit, and that's it. Now, if you want to share with other people, everybody has a promo link that you can share with everybody that you want them to be part of your personal team. And every time someone that you enroll personally, when they buy technology, you will make a minimum 5% commission. Minimum 5 or 9%, 11, 13, 15, 16.25, 17, up to 25% of everyone that you have personally sponsored. And as your team grows and develops, you will also receive a commission from everyone in your team. Very important. Now, there are 4 types of strategies. Very clear. Number 1, I just mentioned, you are a user, you are an investor, you are a buyer, you did it for yourself, nobody else. You get the benefit of your personal mining. You control, in a way, how many tokens would you like to accumulate. I can tell you with $1,000, about in 7 years, will be about 17,000 tokens, more or less. Let's say 15,000 in 7 years. So let me think. $1,000 today, and please take a note, by the way. $1,000 today, it will give you 2,100 ITO, which is equivalent to 2,100 shares in the bank. The 2,100 shares, the potential profit value of each share in the upcoming years can be up to $80. If you don't believe me, it's in the back office of the company. It tells you exactly, based on projections and expectations, what the potential value could be. $1,000 equals 2,100 ITO times $80. That's the potential of $160,000 potential profit from becoming a shareholder. Okay, maybe it's not $80. Well, okay, maybe it's $10 or $50. That's a lot of money exchanged for $1,000. Now, that $1,000 with 2,000 ITOs, 2,100, it will give you approximately, let's say, 15,000 tokens within 7 years' time. And let's assume that you are not going to sell your tokens until they hit $1, $10 each. So 15,000 tokens are $10, $150,000. Plus $150,000 from potential value of the shares. That's $300,000 out of $1,000. Ladies and gentlemen, you can believe it or don't believe it. It's irrelevant. Those are the facts. That's what can happen. I'm not saying it's going to happen 100%. There's no guarantees. It's not a financial advice. But when you see the facts, you look at the projection, you see the plan, say, okay, $1,000 to get about 300,000. Am I in or not? And what do you have to do to get to that point? Well, strategy number 1, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to recruit. You don't have to talk to anybody. You don't have to enroll people. You don't have to share your link. You don't have to do absolutely nothing. Just participate. Does that make sense? So imagine if $1,000 gives you 300, imagine 10,000 giving you 3 million. I don't know about you. I'm just saying. Number two, referral fee. You are building a community. So your community is purchasing technology. Well, you're going to get up to 3, 5, and 8%, 3 levels of your organization, of your team, on whatever technology they've purchased. You receive instantly the commission on the sales of technology, and you're going to be receiving tokens every second until 2032. And then, of course, you're going to get referral from their sales, and then you're going to get commission from the banking. Now, we talked about the billion tokens before. Now, to be qualified to receive commissions, all commissions, unlimited depth, minimum purchase $250. So let me explain this in a different format. With a one-time $250, one time, not every month, one time, you qualify for the following 7 years to receive any commission available within your community without any additional purchase ever needed. So any that goes into your network, you could do $1 billion in sales and collect all the commission from ITO sales as long as you have a minimum $250. That I have not seen in any company ever in 36 years. Not monthly, one time. $250 today, I qualify for all the sales, unlimited depth. I can do $1 billion in sales and collect millions in commissions with only one time $250. So if this is not tempting, if this is not exciting, if people don't understand that it's so simple, maybe I should talk in another language. maybe in another language. So on top of that, you will receive 3% on the mining of everyone you have personally enrolled for the next 7 years. Ladies and gentlemen, I have not seen any opportunity, business, company, bank, institution that offers that kind of proposal of one-time $250 and be able to get into, oh, we lost the, where is the slide? We lost the slide right here. Okay, this is very, very, very important that everybody should understand that. $250 one time. Now, if you want to benefit from the second and third level of the mining in your network, then you should have a total of $500 or a maximum of $1,000. So with the $1,000 one time, you qualify for life, basically for 7 years, for all those years, to collect commissions from your network and from the 3 levels of mining. This is big. This is big. So how does the actual commission from the sales of ITO? Where people can sign up to buy technology from any country in this planet. We sell software, technology. It's an offer of technology, software basically. So anybody, anywhere can buy software. WeFi DeoBank, we do not sell tokens. You do. We sell you technology that's going to give you in exchange some tokens. And then you can use them in different formats. So every time somebody will buy $1,000 worth of technology, if you qualify as a rank 1, you make 5%. Rank 2, you make 9%. Rank 3, you make 11%. Rank 4, 13%. Now, how do you qualify for these ranks? Based on your team volume. If you buy today $15,000, does not qualify you rank 3. You buy $100,000, you don't qualify rank 6 or rank 10, or that it only qualifies based on team volume. It's a unilevel structure, 20 ranks, unlimited depth, and you will be receiving the difference in commission between 5 and 9, or 5 and 11, or 9 and 11, or 11 to 13, or 9 to 15. You will be receiving the difference between whichever ranks are between your organization and yourself. Now, very important, rank 4 and beyond, you get additional benefits, additional bonus, which can also sometimes even surpass your own commission. Very important to understand that. That's another type of training. But I want to make sure that people get commission from the sales of the technology. We already have one leader who has qualified already, rank 13. Yes, sir. One. We have two, we have like two on rank 12, a few rank 11, and then Asia. Yes. They have different mentality, different vision, different understanding, they take different action, they just go. Where some other people, they're thinking, analyzing. Too much analysis can produce paralysis. Anyway, now the Visa card, our second product available, that's a passive income, basically, where they, from your network, every time they buy Visa card, they pay the monthly fee of $3, or they use the Visa card, you get commission on the transaction. Very important. So Visa card is $10, half is commissionable. So $5 is commissionable to the network. So you sponsor a new person, they bought the Visa card, $5 commissionable, you are rank 1, you will make 20% on the $5. If you are rank 2, you make 36% on the $5. If you're rank 3, you make 44% on the $5. Does that make sense? You are rank 5, you make 60% on the $5. And the difference, it goes to the network or the upline. Monthly maintenance fee of the Visa card, $3 per month. $150 is commissionable. At 20%, 36%, 44%, whichever rank you have, commissionable. People use the Visa card. They go shopping, buy gas, food, groceries. The charges are maximum 3% or less. So let's say it's 3%. That means somebody spends $1,000, $30 is the fee, $15 is commissionable. And here you have an example. Oh, I don't have the example here. I'll send you some Visa card anyway. So I want you to imagine in the next few weeks, once we release the banking platform, when everybody's going to be purchasing, doing bank transfers, they do crypto exchange, they buy and sell crypto, they request a loan for a car or a house. And by the way, let me give you another important information for you know. From rank 4 and above, leaders will be also able to request a loan on their rank. This has never happened ever in any industry. You qualify rank 4 or 5 or 6, or whatever the rank you have, based on that rank, banks have a criteria to determine your credibility. They call it credit score, correct? Based on your credit points, it will give you better interest. If your score is low, the interest is high risk. You have good credit, they give you more money with less interest. Does that make sense? Well, here you will have the same kind of score based on the performance and loyalty. Somebody who has tokens for 2 years versus somebody who has locked them for 5 years. Who do you think has more loyalty? 5 years. Credit score goes up. Pay attention to this. Rank 4, rank 5, rank 6, 7, or more. That means you have a big community. We know that your community purchased X number of ITO. And we know how many have locked them for 2 or 3 or 5 years. So the system can easily calculate your credit score. We also will know how much money you've earned, how soon you make the money, how many people in your team are making money. So all this algorithm through artificial intelligence, we will have a specific score for every person, which will allow you to request a loan at a certain interest. Plus, we're going to announce an extremely unique program that never existed in the history of sales. And once we announce it, you will be very pleased to be the first to jump in. When I saw it, I told them, "Are you serious? You're going to offer this?" They said, "Yes." How can you do this? They said, "John, we are a bank. We can do this." I said, "Do you know what's going to happen with this?" They said, "Yeah, we know. It's going to be the biggest recognition, compensation. I don't know how to explain this, but this is big. Everybody's going to be extremely happy, very happy." As a matter of fact, I'll tell you another tip because we've mentioned it. Can you imagine, ladies and gentlemen, to buy a house with 1% interest only? Is anybody home? We are not playing. This is serious. You believe this or not, it's still okay. We are not here to motivate. Oh, it's coming. It's happening. And you will see it. We want your patience. We want your trust and loyalty. Everybody is working endlessly at the office, non-stop. You will see the next, by the end of the month, the two platforms will unite. The ITO WeChain and the WeFi app will become one. And the WeFi app will be the crypto exchange platform. In that WeFi app will be the banking application as well, that you can do online mobile banking as well. Ladies and gentlemen, what is happening and what's coming is bigger than your imagination can tap into. I'm not in liberty to tell you more information, but all I can tell you is I see it. So why am I here? I'm not missing the biggest opportunity of my business career to be part of the best corporate executive team in the #1 business in the planet, which is banking. I'm not missing out. And I'll take that responsibility to truly help you understand time and money management. I work 16 to 20 hours a day sometimes, every day. And I don't call it even work. I'm passionate with what I do. I love what I do. And for all these years, developed teams globally. And unfortunately, 90+% never made any money, ever. In WeFi DeoBank, anybody even with $100, they can multiply that 1,000 times. Even that, even by doing zero. All it takes is understanding first, not just blind vision, not just too much excitement. Understanding one key element, especially in the mining, your asset multiply by itself. By itself, it multiplies alone. You are not involved, it's fully automated. $1,000 will multiply to 15,000 tokens approximately. It multiply the asset. Very important. So I'm going to stop the recording and I'll give you another information.